It's Thursday morning, just after 7 a.m. I've come back to the ancient Aboriginal women's birthing waters because I have this amazing story to tell you that I've been saying that I was waiting for the right moment to share it because it's something that happened to me in Perth. And on my way here this morning, I kind of missed the turn-off to come to this place, and in front of me I saw two little birds playing on the road, and I thought that I stopped in time, but I was actually not mindful because I have my own agenda, because I'm on a time limit and I want to get here and do this and get on the road. And you know, Bunny had major surgery yesterday and she's doing incredibly well, but I was sort of awake all night just making sure she was okay. I kept playing her the sound file that Garry created for her to negate any negativity from any of the pharmaceuticals. And of course it was a shock, her going and having major surgery yesterday afternoon. However, anything Garry says, I'm like, yeah, me too. So it's the right decision in a long-term way because of the state of her gums. So I keep driving, and then I go, the birds, and then I turn around and I'm seeing that I've just run over this bird, and I got out of the car and it died in my arms. But I just stood there watching for a while as its friend was talking to it and trying to wake it up, and fuck, I just feel devastated because the truth is I wasn't being mindful, because if I was being mindful I would have gone, hey, stop the car, but I kind of let the car roll, and because I was kind of figuring out the landmarks of where I was, yeah, it was just absolute mindlessness, fucking mindlessness. And I just, you know, I'm just really, really angry with myself for doing that, and so sad for their friendship, because it was just so clear. Because I remember just looking at them going, oh, and let me kill one of you. So yeah, just needed to say that because I've come here to tell one of the most remarkable stories of something that's ever happened to me in my life. And I was going to go, oh God, I can't say it now because look, I'm a fucking bird killer, you know. And I know in all reality, I think about all the animals I've eaten and you've eaten or whatever, but there's just something different about running over an animal. I've never, ever run over an animal before. It's my first one, you know, and it's my first one and my last one, if I can really help that. And it's a great metaphor for going on a road trip, for being out in the open road. There's so many kangaroos in this area. And, you know, it's just really all about being just so mindful and so present and fucking treading lightly. So I thank this bird, and I've bought my little. So we'll do a little ritual and say, to the sounds of the waters, these ancient waters of the women that came here. I ask for a complete blessing, and I ask that this little bird's soul is flying freely, and that her little friend's heart mends soon. And then I ask for forgiveness for my human frailty, for not being mindful, for having my own agenda and not treading lightly. I really ask for forgiveness. I really do. Little sweetheart. Little darling. I'll lay this little baby to rest and be back soon with my story.